Good late morning, folks. I apologize for the lateness of this devotion this morning. I was in the dentist chair from 8 o'clock this morning. I had a dentist appointment, but it's okay because I didn't forget. I want to give a shout out to God for answered prayers. Virginia Metz came home from the hospital yesterday, so that's a prayer answered right there. Thank God for answered prayers. And you know, the dental hygienist or the dental assistant that was with me this morning, mighty woman of God, and she talked a whole lot about some difficulties that she's been facing, but she gave praise to God for Him being with her all the way. So thanks be to God for His wonderful love and mercy and His answered prayers. In the book of Psalms this morning, the psalmist tells us in Psalm chapter 143 and verse number 10, "Teach me to do your will, for you are my God. Your spirit is good. Lead me in the land of uprightness." And you know, I talked yesterday, I think it was, about us doing the will of God. I might just be paraphrasing what I said. I don't quite remember, but I know it had something to do with us living in the will of God and doing the will of God so that we may not sin against Him. And this needs to be our prayer daily. Teach me to do your will. You know, Christian, we're not saved, and you've heard me say this many times, so that we can just be a trophy on God's shelf. We're not saved just so we can just boast about, hey, I'm saved. But we're saved so that we may do God's will here on earth. Y'all have heard me many times when I've said, God, make us true and fair agents of your will. And that's what we need to do. That's what our prayer needs to be. The psalmist says it right here. I say a lot of times, if anybody wants to fact check me, go ahead. Well, you can fact check me, and the psalmist says it right here in Psalm 143 and verse number 10. "Teach me to do your will, for you are my God. Your spirit is good. Lead me in the land of uprightness." Folks, it's as simple as this. Be in submission to God's teaching and seek to do His will. And that's what He asks of us. So my prayer is that this encourages you today. And I pray that you have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. And be in prayer for those that you know need it. Be in prayer for those that are recovering from illness, those that are sick, traveling, whatever the case may be. And remember that there is the potential for maybe a little bit of ice early on Saturday. So everybody be careful. I'm going to be at Fort Lee on my reserve weekend this coming weekend, but we'll still have devotions. We'll still have little sermonettes coming your way, and if it's bad weather, the deacons, they will make the judgment on whether or not church will go forward on Sunday. But just be in prayer, be safe, and everyone, I hope that you're encouraged. I hope that you're challenged through today's word. God bless you, folks. Love you, and I'll talk to you a little bit later.